60 seconds.
Biggest star in the world.
You know he likes formula better than natural milk.
I value the organisms that live on my body.
Can somebody...
Hey there, I'm Raul, and congratulations on successfully installing the game. Now, get over yourself and tell me how many people are playing. All right then, 1. Now, type in your name.
That hell is just being in a room with you.
Oh yeah, you know what? I also need to know if you had plans for a 21-question game or a 7-question game. I got it.
Understand me? Heads 30 will seconds. roll.
Your buzzer is the letter B, as in beef chunks.
God, you have a seasoned
That
pro in
ain't
the
my job
booth.
description.
20 seconds.
Okay, can we bring the level up? I don't put something button.
20 seconds? Okay. When you know an answer, buzz in. If you don't. But if you buzz, you only got a few seconds to pick one of the choices, or you're gonna lose cash. Okay? Okay.
10
Hey,
seconds.
good luck.
9.
Okay,
8,
lose the desktop.
7, 6, 5.
Go to black.
4.
Have a good
3.
show, people.
Labor Day, LD9.
Some material may be unsuitable for children.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Okay, welcome to You-Don't-Know Jack Movies. Hold on to your ticket stub in case you need to leave the game at any time, okay? Ah, the game of solitaire. That's okay, I'm here alone too. So let's get it on. Okay, I need a category.
I'm sorry, Dave. It's question 1.
All right, here's the deal. The King and Burger King. $3,000 on the table for this one. Strap on your helmet. We're going in. Say you wanted to sell some toys commemorating that classic Elvis film set on an all-female dude ranch. Considering the name of the film, what would be the best name for a toy? Tickle Me Elvis, G.I. Joe Blues, the Easy Clam Bake Oven, or the Jailhouse Pet Rock? Let's take a look at the right answer. Tickle Me was the name of the Elvis film set on an all-girls dude ranch.
Watch what happens when I press his stomach.
Hey, baby, come on up to my room and I'll show you what to tickle.
Category, please. I proudly present Duck, and we're talking 2,000 for this baby. Fire up those frontal lobes. Here's the question. Say you're making duck soup when you run out of duck and are forced to use ugly duckling films for your stock instead. Which movie will not be spicing up your tasty broth? Stella Dallas, Cinderella, Now Voyager, or Sabrina? It's yours if you want it.
And we have some nice parting gifts for you backstage.
Bet you wish you'd pick this. Stella Dallas is just another tired old mother gives up everything for her daughter because she loves her story. All right, hit me. The selection is Film School Dropouts. $1,000 if you get it. Hey, did you hear about that gang of hoodlums busting into video stores and splicing together feature films? Well, listen to this concoction they made. Edward James Olmos prepares crazed southern backwoodsmen for the AP exam in calculus. What would make the best title for this film combo? Appalachia Vice, Stand and Deliverance, Hatfield and McCoy High, or Dead Poacher Society? Go get it! Oh boy, shouldn't have done that. It would have been so beautiful if you'd only picked this. Edward James Olmos teaches math to inner-city kids in Stand and Deliver, and some crazed backwoodsmen do some stuff in Deliverance. And without relying too much on Appalachian stereotypes, let's just say that the backwoodsmen didn't do very well on the test. Okay, pick a category.
My question
For your enjoyment, America's Scariest Home Videos. And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Just step up and take a swing at this one. What horrific act would you expect to see Vincent Price perform in a movie titled Full House of 1,000 Dolls? Sell Mary-Kate and Ashley to a slavery ring, lock John Stamos in a haunted house all night, dip Bob Saget in wax, or chop David Coulier in half with a pendulum? Take it! Sorry, that's Full House on Haunted Hill. For the curious, here's the right answer. In the House of 1,000 Dolls, Vincent Price sells young girls into slavery. Yeah, with the Olsen twins, I hear Vincent had to offer a 2-for-1 deal. I need a category.
Piece of crime all the time. 5.
And I believe this one's called Run for Your Lives! 2 G's if you get this one right. You know, sometimes they say your worst enemy is yourself. Well, that's what they say. If Godzilla's next film featured the giant lizard fighting its namesake, what might the movie's title be? Godzilla versus a Shinto god? Godzilla versus the rotund movie technician? Godzilla versus the screenwriter's mother? Or Godzilla versus the giant false penis? Go for it! Shinto god. Interesting you should guess this, because if you switch the T and the N in Shinto... Should have picked this. The name Godzilla comes from a Japanese word that sort of means gorilla, which was the nickname of a particularly large techie at the movie studio. Yeah, it was really touch and go there. For a while, they were going to call the giant Japanese monster Best Boy. Category, please.
She was built like an interstate cloverleaf, made for speed with all the right curves. All I could think of was 6.
Here we have, you do know how to strangle, don't you? And you're playing for $3,000 cash money. Heads up, here it comes. In Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid, Steve Martin's character has a fit whenever a certain occupation is named. Considering this, which TV show would he least want to watch? Hazel, Frasier, Alice, or Perry Mason? Perry Mason would not make him angry. Come on, people don't hate lawyers. Let's see what a correct answer looks like. In Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid, Steve Martin goes crazy whenever someone says cleaning woman, so Hazel might be a trigger. Hey, I gotta be honest, whenever I saw Hazel in that little maid's outfit, I went a little crazy myself. Okay, I need a category. Coming at you, sitting in it, and sitting in for it. And you pop a right answer, you got $2,000. Okay, this didn't really happen, but let's pretend. Imagine director Tim Burton had to find someone to replace Martin Landau during the filming of Ed Wood. If Tim Burton did the same thing the real Ed Wood did when Bela Lugosi died while shooting Plan 9 from Outer Space, who would replace Martin Landau? Burton's cleaning woman, a giant octopus, a chiropractor, or Shannon Tweed? Go get it! Prognosis, terrible. Let me show you what someone smart would have picked. Ed Wood got his wife's chiropractor to replace the deceased Bela Lugosi. And as an actor, he makes a pretty good chiropractor. All right, hit me. Hey, nice selection, because you just chose yourself a big fat hunkin' question. Are you ready for the dis or dat? The category for this dis or dat question is 3D or not 3D? That is the question. I'm about to read off the titles of 7 movies, and for each one I want you to tell me if the movie had a 3D sequel or did not have a 3D sequel. As you see each one, if it's got a sequel filmed in 3D, press 1. And if it doesn't have a 3D sequel, press 2. And press 4 if you want to skip. You get 500 for each right answer, and you lose 500 for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. Okay, give me 30 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Friday the 13th, 3D6. Jaws. The Exorcist. Nightmare on Elm Street. Amityville Horror. Child's Play. Last one, Silent Night, Deadly Night. That's all she wrote. You only missed one, not too bad. Let's add your winnings to your total. Okay, let's roll. Category, please. Well, what do we have here? The X-Files. This one's worth $1,000. Grease yourself up and get ready to wrestle. If your neighborhood porno theater decides to clean up its act by only showing X-rated films that have won an Academy Award for Best Picture, what is the only film it could screen? Last Tango in Paris, Midnight Cowboy, The Last Temptation of Christ, or The Exorcist? Go for it! In 1969, Midnight Cowboy, a film about a male hustler, picked up Oscars for Best Picture, Best Director, and Best Screenplay. And then Midnight Cowboy picked up Oscar, but that's another story. Okay, pick a category. This one's called, What Would You Do With a Hill of Beans Anyway? And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Long before the release of Casablanca, the studio's marketing department put out a little advance publicity that wasn't quite accurate. If the actor originally advertised as Rick in Casablanca were to have made the film, how might the often quoted phrase from the movie have sounded? Well, here's looking at you, Bonzo. Here's looking at you. Stella! Here's looking at you, kid. Or, here's a looking at you, boss. The correct answer is... According to the film's producer, Humphrey Bogart is the only actor ever signed to the role of Rick, but the marketing department said Ronald Reagan would get the role.
Well, this looks like the start of a beautiful friendship. Please stop throwing your feces at me.
Okay, we're halfway home. Let's see how round 2 treats you. Now remember, everything in round 2 is worth double, so heads up. I need a category. Let's see what we got going. Haiku? You get 4,000 clams for this one. Hey, it's haiku time, everybody's favorite poetic form. So buzz in and type the film title that this haiku refers to. 10 bears kicking birds, stands with a fist and a man who intrudes on them. What's the movie? Too bad you didn't type this. 10 bears, kicking bird, and stands with a fist are all characters in Dances with Wolves. And for getting this wrong, I will now reenact the whole movie using only noises I can make with my hand in my armpit. All right, hit me. The category? No animals were harmed in the making of this question. How does $2,000 sound? Pull out your antenna and get ready to buzz. Miss Piggy from The Muppet Show and the pig from the movie Babe have each of these in common, except both have fake hair and lashes, both were made by Henson's Creature Shop, both have voices done by the opposite sex, or both are good friends with a frog. Take it! They do. What the hell is Hollywood coming to when even the farm animals wear toupees? I mean, we'll probably see them use liposuction for Babe 2. Here's what you should have picked. In the film, Babe does not have a froggy friend, but he does talk to a duck who breaks into the farmhouse, which was very unrealistic. I mean, ducks are strictly car thieves. Okay, I need a category.
13.
Okay, give it up for, is that a brain in your pocket or $6,000 on the table? Better make it good. Put it in gear, 'cause here we go. If the character John Wayne plays in Donovan's Reef wanted to supply the brain in Donovan's brain, what would he have to do? Let Lee Marvin pick his brain, dress like a Sunshine Superman, wear his green beret inside out, or give his head to Nancy Reagan? It's yours if you want it.
Abort mission!
No, it's too late!
For the curious, here's the right answer. John Wayne plays the owner of a rowdy bar in Donovan's Reef, and Nancy Reagan, under the name Nancy Davis, plays the wife of a scientist who keeps Donovan's brain alive in a jar. Sort of like she did when she played the wife of a president years later. Yeah, I know. I'm going to hell for that one. Category, please. Chew on this. The gloves are off. You give me a right answer, I give you a quick 4,000. All right, take a close look at this picture and tell me, who is most likely the owner of this glove? Ada from the piano, Mickey Mouse from Steamboat Willie, the Hand from the Crawling Hand, or Count Rugen in The Princess Bride? No, disembodied hands tend not to wear gloves. It's like walking around with a bag over your head. Bet you wish you'd pick this. Count Rugen is the six-fingered man who killed Inigo's father. He's evil, but he's got one hell of a curveball. All right, hit me. Say hello to, imagine what he could do with a set of power tools. 2 G's if you get this one right. Uh-oh, MacGyver's got his hands full this time. Imagine this. He's got a speak and spell, a coffee can, and an umbrella. If MacGyver uses these things to create the same device a popular movie character did, what could he do? Evade the evil child catcher, use it to phone home, escape from Witch Mountain, or travel back in time and meet his mom? Go for it! MacGyver could phone home just like E.T. Hell, if he had a little chewing gum, he could probably rig up his own spaceship. Okay, pick a category. Uh-oh, dress buttless blind boar.
It's time for a Tinker Leg test drum.
Your gibberish category for today is cold storage. The opening value for this gibberish question is going to be 10K. Now listen up, every second and a half some of the cash is going to disappear, so if you want to win big, you got to be quick. All right, wipe that smile off your face and tell me what movie title this rhymes with. Demand padlocks, luck fatal, and don't get hung up on the punctuation. First hint, it's a thriller about babies. Oh, babies. It's a thriller about babies and an evil Rebecca de Mornay. Oh, baby. Final hint, need a hand with that cradle? Listen, if you want to keep a crazy nanny out of your house, demand padlocks, luck fatal. Man, spooky, crazy nannies give me the creeps. I mean, Fran Drescher, forget it. I need a category.
The following question has been rated 17. No questions under 17 permitted.
Let's give a nice warm welcome to... First, let's kill all the lawyers. Hello, we're talking $6 grand, so pay attention. Flex those fingers, because here it comes. In Body Heat, Ted Danson plays Peter Lowenstein, assistant DA. Considering his unique hobby in the film, what other occupation might DA stand for? Drag queen attorney, ding-dong eating attorney, diving attorney, or dancing attorney? Ooh, 2 snaps down for that one. Let's take a look at the right answer. In Body Heat, Peter Lowenstein's hobby is dancing. He dances in and out of several scenes, and I bet he's still billing his clients for it. Okay, I need a category.
Question 18. Honor student by day, stripper by night.
This category is known as Osei Can Who See? 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Let's see how you handle this one. Many nations have flags with these colors, but director Krzysztof Kieslowski's trilogy Blue, White, and Red is inspired by a certain one. If you ran the trilogy up a flagpole, who'd salute? The United States, France, the Czech Republic, or Poland? The trilogy of Blue, White, and Red was inspired by the colors of the French flag, which respectively stand for liberty, equality, and fraternity. My uncle made a trilogy of home movies inspired by red, white, and blue beer. It's like Cassavetes with the lens cap on. Category, please. Now showing Pacino No. And we're talking 2,000 for this baby. Okay, picture this. You're stargazing in La La Land when you bump into none other than Mr. Al Pacino. Naturally, you start babbling.
Oh, Mr. Pacino, I loved you in Heat and The Bronx Tale. Your work is an honor to Italian-Americans everywhere.
What could be Al Pacino's honest response? Did you know I directed Heat? I wasn't in Heat. Maybe you're thinking of Robert De Niro. Or, I'm 100% Greek. It's yours. Italian-American actors Robert De Niro and Al Pacino starred in Heat together, but only De Niro starred in A Bronx Tale. Yeah, De Niro and Pacino, I always get those two confused, just like Morgan Freeman and Morgan Fairchild. All right, hit me. The category is, your badge is cold. I'm sending over 4,000 dead presidents if you get this one. Get your finger out of your ear and listen up. We're going. Which movie's four-legged law enforcing lead would never have to be neutered or spayed? K9, Hot Dog the Movie, Chomps, or Turner and Hooch? Go for it! The mechanical dog from Chomps will probably never be in Heat. So it would never be able to share the companionship of a De Niro or a Pacino. Wait, that's the one they're both in, right? Right, yeah. I need a category. Time for the attack. When you see two words that match, hit your buzzer. You get it right, you get 2,000 in the bank. Get it wrong, I'm making a withdrawal of 2,000. Just one more thing to remember. Remember the clue. The two words that match have to fit this clue. The best meal of their careers. Sounds tasty. Let's have a bite. You suck so bad when you're playing by yourself! Let's see where you ended up! That's the game! Player, just think, if you only got 1 or 2 more questions right, you'd just be embarrassed instead of utterly humiliated. Oh, and while I'm adding insult to injury...
Great show, everyone. Very nice work. Raul, what are we doing now, babe?
Wow, look at that. Number 1 on the scoreboard. Good thing it was completely empty. If you want to play again so you can have first and second place, just give a holler.
Select your marketing demographic, and Digital Auto Movie does the rest. No actors, no writers, no directors, no agents, no problems. Using the latest high-tech artificial intelligence, Digital Auto Movie will never complain about its trailer. It'll never walk off the set. It'll